London Tyke quickly inbounds to Ashenmiller. Out off of Bautista. Gulls up by 6. Tyke have trouble getting it in, but gets it to Dahi. Dahi for 2, off the front of the rim. Big board, Stephen Shea. Back to Kia Nalbandi. Andrew Dahi looking for Stephen Shea. Finds him. Now Shea drives the lane, goes for the rebound, and one attempt coming up. Stephen Shea. Big challenge, making it through on the play on Arturo Barizzo. Shea and Nalbandi now tied with 11 points for the lead scorers in the game. Nalbandi with a chance to become the leading scorer in the game with this shot, and he does, or rather Stephen Shea. Makes it a 9-point Gulls lead. What a swing we've had here. From midway through the second quarter to midway through the third, the Gulls are racing a lead and now building one of their own. As the pass to Kakalo goes back to Kakalo, into Bautista, double teamed, he puts it up anyway and puts it through. Stephen Shea. Gulls up 37-30 as he dishes to Ashenmiller. Tipped a bit, no, back to Stephen Shea. Shea drives back out. Andrew Dahi for the tray. No good. Rebound Bautista. And back up to Nate. Quinn Sheridan guarded by Dahi. Now dishes again. Back out into the corner. Takalo. Into the corner. Back to Bautista. Corrals it in and swiped away. Just stolen away with authority. Stephen Shea working the big man over. London Tyke, Stephen Shea, and a timeout called by Coach Rick Dukey. 37-30. What a big one for the Gulls here. But of course the Gulls do not want to get cocky. Orangewood's still a very big, very strong team, and they've shown they can get hot. At this point, keeping Barizzo from going on another long run is going to be of the utmost importance. And also maintaining the lockdown on the post defense. In the first half, Uriel Batista and Nathaniel Moore, the two big men for Orangewood, were just stifled. Bautista starting to make some headway, though. And the Gulls right now in a position they haven't been in a while, in a tight game well into the third quarter. Coming off a blowout win over Baxter on Friday. Gulls will have their senior night on Friday night against Capistrano Valley Christian. We hope you will join us for that. We'll have that for you live here on the NFHS Network. London Tyke set to inbound. Dahi underneath London Tyke. What a play! London Tyke! Oh, that was pretty. What an absolutely splendid play on the dish. London Tyke received it and just put it up from Andrew Dahi. A chance to give the Gulls a 10-point lead here. Makes it 40-30. Webb leads Orangewood. Takalo. Back to Cho in the corner. Underneath. Bautista puts up and one. Seven points on the night for Uriel Bautista. Make it 8. And Orangewood back within 7, 33-40. Stephen Shea Back to Kia. London Tyke. Back to Che. Quick passing, setting up another play. Back to London Tyke. Nalbandi dishes out one player. Now back to Stephen Che. Goes dribbling to the key. Underneath. Looking to go up. Up underneath. And what a beautiful layup. Stephen Che right through the defense. Quinn Sheridan. Takalo. Back to Cho. In the corner. Nate. Over the basket. Takalo there for the putback, and it's in. Takalo gets his first points of the game, and the Gauls lead is back to 7. Stephen Che. Back to Che. Thought about the three. Now dishes to Tyke. Tyke. Over back, Stephen Che. 4-3. No good. Rebound. Andrew Dahi becoming a presence on the boards. And Orangewood brings it back. Cho. To Nate, back to Cho, and back to Cho. He'll drive the lane, pull up, shot, 2 points good. Timeout called by Orangewood. Back within 5. Gauls lead the Spartans 42-37 on the running jumper by Justin Cho. Shaping up to be a phenomenal finish here. Again, Orangewood had a double-digit lead in the second quarter. Webb erased that, led by 1 at the half. Gauls were up by 10. Now that lead cut in half to 5. And that last series of plays, just a beautiful couple of dishes. The first one from Andrew Dahi to London Tyke, and then Stephen Che dribbling through 3 defenders for the underneath layup. But Orangewood would love to walk out of here and head back to Garden Grove with a W. Substitution after that timeout. Jacob Miller in. And the ball goes right back to Orangewood. Tight game here. 5-point lead for the Gauls as Cho. Back to Sheridan, back to Cho. He'll drive, puts it up now to Nate in the corner, no good. Takalo with the board, back up, no good again. Bautista goes for the board, tipped away, and Kian Albandi comes down with it. Passes to Che, who is fouled. Inbound. Stephen Che. Albandi pull-up shot, good! His first points of the second half, 13 on the night for Kian Albandi. And the Gauls lead at 44-37, a minute and a half left in the quarter. Justin Cho sets up the play, passes to Sheridan, now back to Nate. Sheridan on the corner, goes back to Cho. Cho drives, pulls up, now goes in the corner, Sheridan, that's good! The lead back to 4 for Webb, 44-40. Stephen Che to London Tyke, and Orangewood will go with the press. Back to Nalbandi. Nalbandi gets a screen from Ashton Miller. Stop now back to Stephen Che. Che drives, pivots back to Kian Nalbandi. Nalbandi looking for a play, now London Tyke, back to Nalbandi. Ashton Miller, top of the key, and he's called for traveling, trying to fake out Uriel Batista. And back in comes the second quarter scorer, the big scorer, Arturo Barrizo. for Orangewood, along with a few other players. Cho, Sheridan thought about the three, now goes back to Cho, now back to Sheridan. Now he'll go for three. Off the back of the rim, board, Lachlan Ashenmiller gets in there. And the Gulls maintain a 4-point lead. Shot clock is dead. They'll try to extend it going into the fourth quarter. Here's Stephen Shea to set things up. London Tyke. Shea drives, dishes back out, and draws a foul. Carlos DeCalo ready to come back in. Foul on Orangewood, the second on Uriel Batista. DeCalo comes in to defend the inbounds from London Tyke. Kian Albandi, back to Che. Second left, shot up, no good on the attempt by Stephen Shea. Calling for the foul, but nothing there. 44-40 at the end of three, setting up for a strong finish here. Who will come out on top in what's been a competitive game from the get-go between Webb School of California and Orangewood Academy. You're watching Webb Basketball on the NFHS Network, presented by the Webb School's online Spirit Store, the only place to find official Webb athletics gear. Visit the athletics tab at webb.org and click on Webb Athletics Spirit Store to support your Gulls.